Welcome to another real-time trade. In this video, I'll discuss several ways to manage the trade to empower you to design a trade management model that suits your unique mental wiring. This is the stuff of the real game. Now let's join the trade in progress. Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Good afternoon to you. It's 1 o'clock. 30 seconds away from 1 o'clock. I just got back from the gym. My throat's sore, so I apologize for the voice. Thank you for your patience. I am watching the Three Sisters here going into 1 o'clock. This is coming out of the twilight zone, watching this situation here. I'm going to go over to the Dow. The Dow, the strongest of the three. Right? In terms of relative positioning, I'll just show this to you. See the highest here? Did not get down and tap 2.5 standard deviations like the NASDAQ and the S&P. This is the Dow. And this is the Dow. At 1 o'clock, I don't need the Dow to tap its support zone, which is way down here, as long as the other two are doing so, and everything else is in place. Just messing with my platform a little bit here. That's what I'm trying to do. Given that rejection wick in this time of day, this is what could be happening here. This new support zone that I just put in here. This could be the beginning of a reversal. It might just be a continuation. There's no reason to believe it's a reversal yet, except for what we're seeing here on the NASDAQ and S&P and the Dow. Higher time frames rejected earlier from the prior day's high all the way down. I'll be putting you on pause, guys, and I'll cut out dead air, non-teaching moments, sideways grinding action, and keep this video nice and tight. All right, guys, over to the NASDAQ. Over to the NASDAQ right here. Long buy stop right above. I'll fix this marker in a moment. Stop below. I'll come and refine that a little bit here in a second. It's going out of my own platform. I can feel it. Can you feel it? You're about to feel it. So just to be clear, now I'm trying to be very articulate here in terms of what I'm thinking about these things. This is the prior candle high. See down here, this blue candle? This is the high of that candle right there. That's before the 1 o'clock candle, which started right here. So it started low. You can see the open on this white candle is down here. Okay, guys, triggered in right there. We're about to go past the high of the prior candle. Watch. Now, we're only talking about 3 points here. Why didn't I just wait for the 3 points? Well, I could have. I just don't think I need to at this point, given what I'm seeing here. This drive down, rejection, and push up. You'll see. And there it is, right? Popped right above. Doesn't mean it's going to stay there. This thing could totally sell off and become a 1-hour loser. That's fine. That's just part of the game. But everything else is saying flip the coin and be good with it. All right, I am in. I'll put you on pause, guys. Keep this video as tight as possible. And target 1 has been hit, 1 hour. So the 1 hour all or nothing trader has exited the game with full profitability. The 2 hour move stop to break even at 1 hour has just moved their stop to break even. Either they will get a 0 result today or they will get a 2 hour. Of course, the 1.5 hour all or nothing trader is still waiting to see if we can get up there. Now, guys, just to explain this trade again, this is a fairly textbook zone reversal trade. Drove down here and then into a support zone. This goes back to a couple of days ago. A very important zone, given that there was a big gravity drop, and then for whatever reason, this is where things stopped and were pushed higher all the way through Asia today, all the way through Europe today, and then sold down into it and rejected harshly. And then I took the buy on what? Break of structure here. Big sell-off here throughout Twilight Zone, even before Twilight Zone, and then came back out. Now here is the 1 o'clock candle, the most important candle of the afternoon as far as I'm concerned, started right here. This one here, this little white one. And so theoretically, this could have been a reasonable place to enter if you had a different model. It's not the way I do things here, but you can see this was an attempt, a pullback, failure to reach new low, break above structure. I chose the NASDAQ. You can see why. It's the strongest of the three, already basically tapping VWAP. Not quite there on S&P or on the Dow, but had the best structure, was the first to break structure. See this one here? It was delayed on the S&P and pretty flat actually on the Dow. This is what I was looking at first, if you remember, and then jumped very quickly when I saw this on the Three Sisters. The deepest tapping on the standard deviation, 2.5 standard deviation, so the most oversold, and then the first to break structure, and the highest on the Three Sisters. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Target 2 has just been tapped, 1.5 hour, and so the 1.5 hour all or nothing traders left the game with full profitability as well. So trade is working out as good as can be expected so far. I'll put you on pause and we'll come back. And we did it, guys, finally, to our 52.5 points here on the NASDAQ. Long wait. We had this doji candle here in the 30-minute chart. You see that down there? And so, of course, there are 30 1-minute candles inside of that doji. Indecision candle, if you take it out, this is a very orderly reversal. You can put that white candle next to that white candle as if this one never happened, and you get an idea of what that looks like. But that's not reality. In reality, you have to sit through all of this, and many traders, of course, struggle with doing just that. That's just an alarm telling me that we're about to start another 30-minute candle in 3 minutes. I encourage people to do something like that too. I set an alarm for every 30 minutes in the trading session just to let me know it's coming, because that is so critical to my model. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Thank you for your support again. Fairly textbook zone reversal trade here. I won't get into too much detail. Of course, the daily was helpful on the long side, being an up day today, right? The high, we broke yesterday's high, and the low of today is very much higher than the low of yesterday. Remembering that before that, we have multiple days of cascading down candles. Yesterday became a form of a daily doji, right? Very close to it. Body in the middle, wick above, wick below, equal size, more or less. And then, so that's indecision, can be a sign of pausing too, and sure enough, an impending reversal style day today here on the daily, never mind what we had here on the 30-minute. Again, thanks guys for being here. Thank you for clicking the like button and for saying hi in the comments. I do appreciate you, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great night. Take care.